So to kind of give you a little idea of what's going on, this is your post-tension tendon, they call it. It's 7 wires braided, looking like a rope, running through the slab. So they'll put that jack on here and it'll pull this cable, and once it reaches the correct PSI, they stop the pump, and there's 2 little wedges in there. If you can see those little silver grayish looking teeth, they call them wedges, and those have GTI. That's the manufacturer, which is in they're near Houston. But anyways, once the cable is pulled, obviously it wants to go back in because it's tensioned. But whenever you release the jack, those wedges get pressed in by the nose of the jack, and it keeps that cable from getting sucked back in. It keeps it tight. The tension on that tendon is 33 kips, which is 33,000 pounds of tension. So what they'll do here is they'll come back, put a little white cap to protect this exposed end. They'll put a little white cap in there. They'll push it on there, and then they'll come in here and cover this up with a grout to cover the pocket. That way it'll look flush with the rest of the slab. And on the home, typically about a 2,500 square foot home, there's about 50 to 60 cables running through the slab. As you see on this side of the slab, there is no cable showing. And on the front of the house, there is no cable showing. The sides of the slab that have no cable showing, or tendon, is called your dead end side. That's where the anchor is placed about 5 inches into the concrete, and once it hardens, it acts as an anchor, so when you pull it from the other side, it doesn't move. As you can see, I mean, look at the conditions that these guys have to work in. Nothing but my. This job is not for everyone. Right here where you see these nails, that lets you know that's where your dead end anchor is. About 5 inches behind this concrete, you have a rectangular anchor in there that's holding this side of the tendon in place while you pull from the opposite side. You get that saw and you cut those nails flush with the concrete so they're not sticking out when the homeowner comes. He doesn't see these nails sticking out, but that's what those nails are for. They're holding that anchor in place when the concrete is poured. And once the concrete hardens, well, you just cut those nails out. As you can see here, it looks like they already pulled the cable. And this here is called a pocket former. This is what they put in there to create that cavity, and that's all done prior to the concrete being poured. So this is the side where you're actually pulling your cable, and the other side of the house opposite from here is your dead end side. So just real quickly, on this side of the house, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. There's 26 tendons running on this side of the house, and more than likely you'll have a similar number running that way. We are here in Princeton, Texas, at Sicily Lagoons.